Oh, fick dich doch, du scheiß Noob. Ah, Mann, wie ich das ankotzt, ey. Hey Leech, thank you for listening to this voice message. Well, video message in that case. I know people mostly tell you stuff they should tell you, not what they want to. And at least I am trying to be honest with you. We both know that you should only listen to this message if you have actually reached a certain milestone in our history. And since you are doing that right now, the time has finally come. I congratulate you. No, us in that case, for reaching it. Always remember that every little step forward is a step into your future. Maybe the past few months have been difficult and you've kept pushing yourself and asking if it's all worth it. If anyone even cares what you are doing. And now that you've actually achieved this goal, hopefully you know that every other goal you've set to yourself is just another small step forward. I am proud of you. Now go out there and show everyone your first milestone. From now on, someone else has actually discovered your potential for the first time. This is your first sponsored product, and it is a brand new Mercedes-Benz. Nope. I think I had quite a lot of expectations while recording this audio message 1 year ago. It's a gimbal, still very cool. So many thanks to the sponsor of this video, Pair Gear, Chinese company, for equipping me with the Weebill Lab. Links to them are in the description below, so if you want to pick something up, don't hesitate. So, what do you do with a package from a sponsor on YouTube? Exactly, you celebrate the unboxing until you vomit. How great is it to unpack something you've been waiting for so long? Gimbals are just... Leech, can you stop using all this fancy storytelling stuff and actually begin to explain what you can do with such a gimbal thing? Okay. If you have no idea what a gimbal actually is, then let me briefly explain what you can do with it. You stabilize your footage during the recording, you can make super practical camera pans with dynamic angles, and you look like an absolute professional when you bring such a piece with you to a shooting. But maybe, just maybe, you should actually learn to put it together before you take it along the ride. So... And now a few facts about the Weebill Lab. This is the first gimbal that I have come across that is super compact, hardly weighs anything and can still carry quite a lot. What I actually mean by it, hardly weighs anything... So, this is a really good gimbal for traveling and being outside, especially when you are somewhere on holidays. You just throw it into your backpack and have a really good stabilization system with you if you actually need it. Okay, sure, if you have a bigger camera like the Pocket 4K, then this is absolutely not the right gimbal for it. You have to start working with counterweights on the sides or turning the camera upside down and even more impractical stuff. So if you were hoping for that, you can actually end the video here. Thanks for watching so far. Get out. Or you can simply get one of the larger gimbals such as the Ronin S or the AK2000 or the Mosa Air 2. These are the right choices for the medium-sized cameras. To everyone else who shoots with mirrorless and co, hello! This is the video for you. This could be your future gimbal. Perhaps you have already noticed that the Weebill looks somehow different than anything else on the market, not only in size but also in form. This is clearly due to the modular design of the handle, which can not only be screwed on as a rod at the bottom super easily, but also here at the end of the strange bulk. This gives you the opportunity to hold the gimbal in dual handle mode, which gives you more stability, and it can also be tilted so that it can be used in underslung mode, which in short is a really comfortable and pleasant mode to do some low angle shots. If we are already talking about buttons and settings, then I can tell you all the modes that Zhiyun has actually built into the gimbal. And there are quite a lot of them. There is a pan follow mode in which the Weebill follows the pan axis as soon as you move it this way, but the horizontal axis does not move. Then there is the follow mode, which is launched with a trigger at the front, which I find a really clever technique because I use it relatively often. In follow mode, the gimbal follows the pan and the horizontal axis, but omits the rotation axis. Then there is POV mode, which feels a bit like filming from the first person perspective, since now all three axes pan, tilt and roll follow your command. Very interesting for unusual shots in different perspectives. But you actually should practice it a few times to know exactly how the gimbal behaves in certain situations. Then there's lock mode, where you can move the gimbal as you like and it simply stays focused on the current position no matter what you do. Super cool for slider-like shots, straight movements, revealing something or making a hyperlapse. And then we have the vortex mode, which has become part of the standard arsenal of every gimbal operator and is an integral part of our YouTube world. What I want to highlight is the pretty clever battery placement at the bottom of the gimbal. You simply slide off the lid, pull out the two 1865 batteries and replace them with new ones without having to worry about any other accessories getting in the way. The runtime also seems to be great and feels like it lasts at least a whole day of shooting, so I guess this would be around 10 hours. The base plate Zhiyun installed is also super clever. My other gimbal, the AK2000, if you want to replace the battery on my camera, I have to actually remove the base plate and the camera from the gimbal, replace the battery and then put it back on and recalibrate everything, which costs me a lot of time between shooting. And the Pocket 4K is actually prone to have very high battery consumption, so But here, after you have calibrated it once, the plate actually pops in half by pressing here. You take the camera down, replace your batteries and just pop it on again. Really clever. Then there's the Zhiyun Play app, which you can use to set up a wireless monitor in addition to a connection between the camera and the app. But unfortunately, this does not work for my camera, the A6000, since it does not have the capability to loop the signal through. This is only possible with higher models of the Alpha series. What I'm actually confused about, and will probably be for a while, is that the gimbal, thanks to the non-connectivity with the A6000, also has no mirroring mode, a feature that I was really looking forward to. Actually, an absolute highlight for solo shooters and a clever support that I will definitely add at some point. Either if I upgrade to a more modern Alpha camera or if I can borrow one from someone around me and actually try it. So let's summarize the whole thing. A super compact, light and yet powerful gimbal that can stabilize most mirrorless cameras without problems. It has a long duration, all common shooting modes that you want, and it is so portable that it can be taken anywhere. In addition, It has tons of small features and improvements that make the whole thing an absolutely potent and perfectly throughout compact travel friendly system. Zhiyun, I take my hat off to you. If you have any questions about the gimbal or anything else, click on the subscribe button while you are on the way to the comments, and your sore fingers are surely going to be sore after you write a lot of comments. My name was Leech and I'm out writing the next script. Now there's only one open question still hovering in front of me. Why is there a Weebill S?